How's it going, everybody? We're back today with some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD with the special added twist of hero mode and amiibo support being enabled for the viewers to use today. Which, I'm thinking there's some very big possibility that we will have instant death with the Ganondorf amiibo active. But yeah, I'm excited to crack into this. So last time we pretty much got all the way up to just before we're supposed to climb and meet the Goron elders. We won't meet them right off the bat, but all the same, that's where our next step is. So we're gonna be heading towards the mountain. It's going all right for you, Metal King? It sounds a little less than enthusiastic. What's going on? Oh, and we have a DLC. Hey, buddy. I see that you escaped. You made your escape? Oh. Alrighty. I guess DLC wants to take over for the beginning of this session. That's right, we're gonna go up the mountain. He's pretty used to watching me play games. When it came to Elden Ring, he always just wanted to sit in my lap and watch me play. I think he's kind of gotten to a point where he kind of recognizes gaming, and I think he's gonna be a little gamer. I think so. Ah! No humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass. Whoa. And tossed. A human's strength is nothing compared to a Goron's. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. Man, those Gorons do a whole heart of damage already. Yeah, last session, I was actually amazed at how quickly we could hit game over. That's the thing about this game, is that normally I don't need any kind of potions or fairies or anything. I'm usually good enough that I can handle all that without. I think that hero mode alone would be enough challenge to make me need to change my mind and my approach a little bit. But yeah, having the Ganondorf amiibo, it's gonna probably result in some one-hit kills. How fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Sarge. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please, go to him. And while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best. But we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Alright, Renato. You got it. Decided to put you on phones? Oh. That's okay. Hey, there's the horse. How about that? Yep, comes with the job, I guess, huh? That was a smooth dive. I don't dive that smoothly even without all that gear on. Perfect. And now we have a horse. Okay. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. Whoops, as I run myself right into that tree. Mr. Sarge, wait! Greetings, Mr. Sarge. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! We didn't look at our first letter either. I have a letter for you. I will approach at high speed. Please do not flee. I'm so happy to meet you and spend a little time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again, so take care of yourself. Postscript, I didn't have the chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item, so be nice. Be nice? Don't know why I need to be told to be nice. I'm gonna have some difficulty with the horseback combat in this one because I'm so used to having a little bit more of a refined control over my swing with Elden Ring. Because in Elden Ring you can pretty much decide whether you need to swing left or right. Is that a pretty gamepad? That gives us our map. It's also our item control. Pretty cool, huh, DLC? Sarge? Well, it is you, Sarge. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come quick, inside. I see. So the young'uns are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Renato's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl. Ilya is with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. No, but Sarge, I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see, so Renato told you that. Well, it's true, I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earned their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but can you promise me that you can absolutely, positively will not disclose it to anyone? Sure will. Good. Alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come, this way. Sarge, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same stop and charge and goats. As stop and... oh, yeah, it's the same as stop and charge and goats. You want to hear more? Yeah. Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the ways of sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fella to push his foe outside the arena wins. Step forward and grab your foe with A, and use B, retreating foe, taste your open palm, sidestep a foe's advance. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time, lad. So there you go, the basics of sumo. Need to hear them again? Nah. Rather than explain a lot, why don't we just get to it? Come into the ring, lad. Yes, V, we are now finishing Twilight Princess, right at this very second. You're just in time. We're not even close, V. How you doing today, V? Doing wonderfully? Oof. Jeez. Designing a new ad for your tutorings? It's a pain. Oh yeah, sounds like a good time. Sounds like something that needs to get done, though. Eh. You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. Oh, damn it. You like that slap, V? Perfect. Whoa, not too shabby, lad. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Sarge. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Now, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. Don't mind if I do. Yes, the DLC is currently with me. He's just being super still and super calm. You can probably tell those boots are made of iron, lad. V says hi. Can you say hi to V? Hello? Hey? Can you say hey? Hey? Unplug? Unplug. Maybe he's not going to. Very defensive about that binky, too. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be sure, though, lad, you can't ever tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. Yeah. Yeah, he likes to just chill most of the time. Even on non-stream days, if we're all just kind of hanging out in the living room, he'll be good to just sit in my lap. Don't bother, little baby, please. Yep, this is pretty much the normal for about 20-30 minutes or so usually. But I've noticed things that are like bless you. Bless you, little dude. Anything that's like Elden Ring or Legend of Zelda especially. He thinks it's great. Yeah. Now, there are people out there that that like to argue that gaming has no positive impact on life. That it's not even good for bonding or anything. But I have a son that's gonna be 2 this month, and he's just perfectly chill to hang out with Daddy while Daddy plays a video game. And when he starts getting old enough to understand how to actually use a controller, I'll have him playing. I for sure will have him playing. I expect probably sometime in the next year. Restore my health. Well, it's like, really, without video games, I probably would not, well, I definitely would not have met anybody that's online. Not have met anybody through Twitch, because I wouldn't have had any kind of interest in video games. In fact, were it not for video games, I probably wouldn't have married Kyo either, so there's that. A boy and the baby. Hey, Sedition. Yep. I don't know if you've seen DLC before, but this is my son. Oop, and I hit a corner. How you doing today, Sedition? Okay, see a little golden bug. Let's stop to grab him real quick. Pill bug. Oh, you're getting back up. Still sore from the concert. Feet's aching since early morning yesterday. Throat is shot. Oh yeah, I know all about that. The life of a concert goer. Exactly. It's also a good time. Makes me glad that I'm no longer working at a call center. When I go to shows now, I don't have to worry so much about whether or not I have a voice. Especially when you go to one where you know all the lyrics. You know, it's like you do a whole entire set right next alongside the vocalist. It's quality right there. Oh, you shared one of my favorite Born of Osiris songs today, Machine. I love that song. It's such an awesome song. I can play it, but I can't play it up to full speed. The sweeping on the guitar, anyway. And I don't do it very well. It's one of those things that I hope through repetition eventually I'll get it better, but... Oh, this part is just so good. Yeah, you gotta give me that boy back. King Bulbin, you bastard. Come back here. Yeah, August is a vibe. I've been listening to August for about 12 years now, I think. I think that's about right. And I have actually seen August Burns Red live as well as Born of Osiris. Born of Osiris. Yeah, you're gonna give me the boy now. Yeah, my favorite August Burns Red song is probably Whitewashed. And I've seen August Burns Red twice, I think. They were at the last show that I went to, but we didn't stay. Kyo has... she's photosensitive. Depending on the concerts, sometimes she's okay to be in them for a long amount of time. Other times, not so much. I'm amazed we didn't take any damage out of that. Perfect. And hey, Iron, how's it going? Yeah, Iron's usually the one that we go with to concerts. So I always appreciate you being there, because you do a very good job of acting as our sentinel. Kyo is very tiny. Yeah, you usually find us holding up a wall underneath a solid light. Okay, this could be very bad. Yep, there it is. Wow. Okay, we're gonna game over here in a second. Well, I guess I do have that fairy. Turn around, horse. Oh. Got him. I don't know how we survived that, but we did. That would have been one-hit death with the Ganondorf amiibo enabled. Some Dynasty Warriors action going on. You do know about Hyrule Warriors, right? Hyrule Warriors is a total thing. Mashup between Dynasty Warriors and Zelda. I think you've put on 20 pounds since that show. Jeez. It's alright, I'm heavier than I've ever been as well. So, you know. Life of Dad. Sarge, is everyone okay? Just a pun for Hyrule, of course. Ah, yeah. Good. Beth, I'm sorry, you know, for shoving you. Are you mad? I mean, you saved her life, so no, probably not. I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger, like you, Sarge. He wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Sarge, you saved me, didn't you? Aw. You can do anything. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Sarge? You getting restless? We're just kind of zonky today. Huh. Okay, let's heal up. Stand in this giant puddle, restore my hearts. Perfect. Oh, cool. Malo Mart's open. Hey, you can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it, you pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something, it helps the whole village if you do. Gosh, I'm 18 rupees shy. And I just barely realized, it's a very good thing we didn't burn that shield off during that fight. The Ordon shield is precious. You can only get one of it in the entire game. After it burns away, you have to have it replaced with the other shield, which doesn't look nearly as nice, in my opinion. Except for the Hylian shield. The Hylian shield is definitely the superior one. We can get some rupees in here, I do believe. Oh, where are you going, dude? Do you want to go upstairs? Oop. So how's your day going today, Iron? I know I was talking with you a little bit earlier, but I didn't ask how you're doing. Ooh, 50 rupees. That'll do nicely. Sounded like you had a nice evening of Elden Ring. Got a male ant. Oop. Freaking crows do half a heart of damage. Hot dang. Any more? There you are. A little surprised that worked. Sweet. That should be enough rupees for the Hylian shield. Just trying to finish a knife? Awesome! Is that the one that you showed me before? Or is this a new one that you were working on? I'm not bad. I definitely had some trouble focusing at work today, but shaping up for the busy week. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. No complaints generally. Alrighty, Hylian shield time. Time is money. If you're done shopping, then quit wasting both. Jeez, Malo. Alrighty. Can't believe Colin, I mean, that was really a brave thing for him to do, huh? Especially since he's such a weakling. He is gonna be alright, right? And Malo, he hasn't even come by to say get well soon. What's he thinking? He said he was gonna get started, and he hasn't come out of that closed-up shop since. Sarge, could you talk some sense into that kid? Probably not. It's Malo, after all. New old one. Your first Damascus knife. You just never finished. Oh, nice. Well, it's kind of nice that you had a good part of it already done. Should we go see some Gorons? Are you ready to see some Gorons? Oh, we should have grabbed the hidden skill while we were down in that area. Darn it. Oh, you're back again, human? You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute's force. We'll see about that. Bye! Time to go meet some Gorons. Bye! You imagine standing at the bottom, watching as all these Gorons just roll all the way to the bottom and just start piling up. And another. Oh, that one got me. That one didn't do nearly as much damage as I had expected it to. Jeez. That's certainly a good thing we've got a ferry. Alright, buddy, you are falling down. Let me reposition you. There you go. Oh, whoa. Oh, moly. That's quite a meteor. Or, I guess it's not a meteor so much as a, just a molten rock. This looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? Hehe. Yeah, you get back over there. Whew. Wow. I might have another sword to make. Nice. What's up next then? I had a coworker buddy that was telling me today that I should have you make me the Dark Moon Greatsword from the Souls/Elden Rings games. Elden Ring games. Nice and hot, just like I like it. What? What is a human doing here? I thought the elders told us not to let humans near the mountain, but I suppose it is no business of mine. Come into the hot spring and refresh yourself, brother. I like how these guys really don't care that we're here. Open air baths are the best, brother. Nibbling on an evening meal of rock sirloin in the tub is like nothing else. Sitting in a hot spring warms up your body and soul, and gradually fills you with energy, brother. Even Gorons need to cleanse their spirits once in a while. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Man, you've been sitting here for, like, what? Almost a half hour now. Yeah, the Dark Moon Greatsword. I imagine that would probably take you some time to do. I don't even know if you would be able to do it with your current setup, would you? Oh, dang it. I have to go the other way. Probably not. Probably not wide enough. It's kind of what I was thinking as well. That'd take some doing. Would be dope, though. Oh, shoot. I feel a little mean beating up these Gorons. Oof! Well, now I won't feel quite so mean. Alright, here we go. I love how he runs just fine in a normal cutscene. Oh, that's not good. Enough. Hey, Drill, how's it going? Yes, there is a Nefu. He's currently putting my right arm to sleep. Let me see if I can adjust him. Oh, you know what? You are actually stinky. We'll have Kyo come down here in just a second to come and collect him. Oh! That's the microphone, buddy. That's what lets people hear us. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. Stinky DLC. Yes. A little bit. Yeah, it's a bit like that. I am a Goron Elder, little human. I am called Gor Koron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed unless... I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Hey, Stinky. Bye-bye, Stinky. Adieu. Thanks, Kyo. Pretty sure we can take this guy. How you doing today, Drill? Anything going on for you? Oops. Shoot. It's really like these guys are just a little bit more aggressive than Bo is. Shoot. Flip. Come on, dude. Ow! Off the edge with you. I think this is the longest this has ever taken. Good moly. It's like we both just keep getting ourselves like right up against that edge. Yeah, we might do this. There we go. Finally! Yeah, that's pretty much the longest that has ever taken us. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? Sure would. You have seen it. I would bet the mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all four of the Selders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? The moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Gor Koron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. Hey. You too. Let the young warrior pass. Sounds good. Alright, and I would just like to state for the record, just so that everybody is aware, currently the Ganondorf amiibo is still turned off. So you guys have access to to start up the amiibos whenever you'd like. I should probably consider putting up some kind of an indicator, I think, that lets you guys know when it is either on or off. I really don't need you to show me where the switches are at. I kind of know what they do. Oof. That hurt. Nice. Nice little 20 rupees. I better clear the way out, make sure. Oh, yep, and that's why. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that I'm only just now finding, is that hero mode just has the set things. It doesn't turn off like tutorials and such as well. But yeah, you'd almost expect for hero mode to give you less hints and things to go off of. I'm still a little amazed we've only hit the game over screen twice. Oof. I have the instinct to still try to smash the crates and the barrels, just in case. And having to remind myself, there's no way that you're gonna find hearts in there, dude. Kinda grateful that the Dodongos do not explode in this one. What? That was great. Sometimes the joystick for this gamepad does not go exactly where I want it to. So it's like it gets hung up sometimes. Convenient excuse, I know, but... Wouldn't be a gamer if I didn't have at least a little bit of blame to place on my controller, right? Okay, will you please? There we go. It almost did it twice, actually. Ooh. A little sneak peek, you say? I love how anytime I go live, my phone blows up with a million notifications. Oh, I have a random article here saying that it's official that Metroid Dread is now the best-selling game in the Metroid series. It's pretty cool. Anyway. Ooh, that does look nice. I like that hilt. What is that? What is that made of? Iron? That's pretty. I like that. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you. Who came in before me, letting you know about me? And if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders, Gor Amoto. Amoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. Acrylic. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty. I like that color. You must hurry to the other elders. Sir, yes, sir. Let's get a map while we're at it. Got us a little collection of rupees here. Yeah, normally this would be a good place to replenish hearts, but seeing the parameters of what we're playing today. Let's see. I hear you. Where are you? There you are. Oh, okay. Purple under the pearl. Nice. Are you going to be making that one for your mother, or are you going to hold on to that one? What's your plan for it? Free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. We reunited with Uku. For her birthday and Mother's Day. Oh, very nice. Oop. Probably a little easier to do than a katana, if I had to venture any guess. Welcome back. Oop. There we go. Okay, this way will take us, I think, to where we have a piece of heart. Maybe. Oh, I don't blame her. I want one of those too. I just don't want to have to pay a arm and a leg for it. Alright, we're gonna miraculously get health right now. Well, and now we're up to 5 hearts, so that'll help us at least a little bit. You got off the phones pretty quickly. Did they change their mind on you, or are you taking a break? Did another language's alphabet? That's as far as you're gonna go with that one. It's far easier to write than it is to do separate images. Very nice. Oh, off the phone for the rest of the night? Nice! Yeah, I was just remarking, I probably need to have some kind of a indicator, I think, on my screen for when the Ganondorf amiibo is on versus when it's off. I might actually be able to do something about that. Bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna try something. Oh, very nice, Metal King. It sounds far more ambitious than I'd care to do. Yeah, I'm working on just trying to find some kind of an image that will work to or just to kind of have up for when, as an indicator for when the Ganondorf amiibo will be active versus not. Man, this is more obnoxious to find than I would think it would be. Here we go. I think we might have it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we are. Nice. So when the Ganondorf amiibo is active, I'll set him right there. And so, well, actually, let's put that down by the rupees. Oh, shoot, as I move everything else around that I don't mean to. I don't know why that's not locked. Put that down here. Perfect. So now, you guys will be able to see when the Ganondorf amiibo is active versus when he's not. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, that was just something that I was trying to figure out how to make it known to you guys. So there will be an indicator whenever the Ganondorf amiibo is active now. And that should be a little bit more of a clear indication on whether or not you can redeem it. Alright, let's jump back into the game. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you for going through all that extra work for the language. Pretty sure this acts as a shortcut, too. Get back to the beginning area or further in. Forgot that rolling into barrels doesn't count to smashing them in this game. Pretty much any breakable item in Elden Ring, you can just break it by rolling into it. Yeah, I pretty much don't know anything about Korean language structure or anything, so when you say that it's like the Korean language, I basically have very little to base it off of. Shoot, you know what? I was actually supposed to hit that with the sword. I was literally just thinking about that right as I jumped down. I'm like, oh hey, I can just shoot that with the bow when I get down. Whoops. That is an item we do not yet have. There we go. Looks like we'll be getting that bow here in a minute, though. Oh, sweet. That's the other piece of heart in this dungeon. That's also the last heal we're gonna get before the boss room. Thought there was an extra chest down here, but I guess not. Woo! I don't think our dinky little slingshot will do much to them. Good news is we should be coming up on that bow here pretty soon. Alright, we have another crusty old guy. Oh, the young human. I am pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I'm one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I'm called Gor Ebizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. Brother! Now, there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the paths to it. There is something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Don't suppose you'd be willing to give the big guy I have to wrestle for it a memo. I've actually noticed that these Goron elders have a fancy gem in one of these rock shrines that seem to resemble the colors from, well, they're green, red, and blue. Just missing a purple one. But there are 4 Goron elders. Not necessarily coincidental, but I don't know if it has any real significance aside from a kind of an interesting nod. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look like there's anything in the water down there. I think it's just a path back up. But I mean, I don't think there would be anything necessary in it anyway. Whoa! Human! What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you. Oh dear. Yeah, you would here, wouldn't you? Alrighty, here it goes. Time for the Ganondorf amiibo. Alright guys, here it is. The Ganondorf amiibo has been activated by Metal King. So we take double damage until we game over or quit the game. The other ruling is that somebody can turn it off with 3,000 points. So, but no, it has to stay active for at least 10 minutes. So until the top of the hour. It has to remain active until the top of the hour. That's definitely not where I wanted to throw that. And in you go. His helmet pops off. That hurt a lot. Who knew the humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch for our tribe? Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. Okay, so this way to go and grab our treasure. Used it too soon. I mean, it was a good place to use it. Yep, so my override rule for the Ganondorf amiibo is that it actually stays on regardless of whether I game over or not. It stays on until somebody turns it off or until the end of stream. So one or the other. I was just saying that it has to stay on for a minimum of 10 minutes. I'm not saying that I get to turn it off after 10 minutes. I'm saying it stays on for a minimum of 10 minutes. So I won't let anybody turn it off for 10 minutes. So that you at least get your points worth out of it. Is this really your first time spending points? That can't be right. Surely you've given me hydrates before. And such. I'm pretty sure that makes you the top holder of all channel points. I don't think anybody can compete with that. Points over 100. Hey, I figured that this is probably the best place I can probably offer anybody to use channel points. To let you guys have control over my amiibos is actually pretty dangerous, considering Hero Mode has already kind of had me on edge. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might be paying a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form, but I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. Oh, I will get there when I am good and ready for it. which will be very shortly. Really, I don't have anything in the way of preparations I need to make beforehand. I do kind of anticipate that right now I'm pretty close to 2-hit death, which is pretty much the same as how it's been up to this point. But all things considered, you know, it's just another added challenge, right? So 4 more minutes until somebody can use their own channel points to turn off the Ganondorf amiibo. Not that that's a requirement, just that nobody is able to until another 3 minutes. You're lucky we can't stack the Ganondorf amiibos. Yep. Hey, times 4 is already brutal enough. Oh, but you know what? I just remembered. Let's, since we have a bow now, we can turn on the Link amiibo as well. Yep, so for 500 channel points, you can restore my arrows. That's not really anything that I have a struggle with. You guys are welcome to restore those as you see fit. Otherwise, I'll do it myself. So, yeah. Yeah. So if you ever feel like just giving me a little something or keeping me from having to go out of my way, you are welcome to restore my, my arrows for me. Man, I don't think there's a good way of getting these guys without doing that. Now, you can use the Ganondorf amiibo, but I pretty much get to use anything else inside the game to give myself any added advantage. I might not be able to control the amount of damage I take, but I can certainly alleviate some of my own stress. Yeah, if the Ganondorf amiibos could stack and do double on top of double, man, that'd be mean. Can you imagine doing times 8 damage? I'm pretty sure that there would be no way to actually stay ahead of this game, were that the case. Because anything that would normally do a heart's worth of damage would do 8 in total. That is extreme. Or 16, or 32. I mean, yeah, pretty much at 16, anything would be able to kill you in one hit. Oop. It does have a pretty good blend of everything, doesn't it? You'd say your favorite? I think my favorite Zelda dungeon of all time is actually the Forest Temple. I don't know why. I just have always really liked that dungeon. Alright, did I miss? Just one. I am still kind of really hoping that they'll put in real dungeons in Breath of the Wild 2 instead of shrines. The 4 beasts were good, but they weren't like super satisfactory in the ways of dungeons, in my opinion. Don't need the scope edition. Nope, sure don't. I've actually found gyroscope playing to be very, very satisfying. So that's primarily what I use with the gamepad. I was not expecting that. But I'm glad it worked out. You can't do the gyroscope. Oh, I love the gyroscope. It's actually how I get my pinpoint accuracy. I'm better with the gyroscope than I am with the N64 controller. And that's saying something. Ooh. Darn it. Thanks, Iron. Alright, so we get to disable the Ganondorf amiibo now. This is actually going to take a little doing, so I have to warp out, actually. Let me do this real quick. Can return right here, so there are no worries. Yes, let's warp out. Because I have to save and quit the game first. Brown noser. Hey, and just in time for the dungeon, right? Now, bon voyage. Yeah, I have to warp out, save, quit the game in order to disable while I'm in a dungeon. So I'll just do that real quick. And then I can use that same thing to get myself back into the dungeon as well. So it'll just take a minute. We go save game. There we are. Yep. There we go. No. Alrighty. And we turn off Ganon. Alright. And so now that one has to stay disabled for a total of 10 minutes before it can be re-enabled. So at 6:15, the Ganondorf amiibo can be re-enabled. Perfect. Without further ado, we are off. Oop. I gotta go through these guys again. Alrighty, and here we go. Remember that you can also use your points to heal me with the Zelda amiibo as well. So it doesn't just have to be a fight between the Ganon amiibo. It can also be when to choose to heal me or replenish arrows. And the replenish arrows is only 500 channel points. So feel free to do that at any point. I have a total of 7 replenishes that you guys can do. So yeah, don't feel like it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg to replenish my arrows. It's not. It's like I said. It's more of a trivial thing than anything for me. Why would you heal me? That is entirely up to you guys. It's supposed to hinder you. Hinder or help. That is the description. I told you guys that you guys are in charge of the amiibos. I just play the game. And I will adapt whichever way you've got it. But I do have to say, Iron, thank you for doing that right before a boss. If there was going to be a time where we'd want that off, it's probably a boss. I don't know if it's this boss, but at least it was on a boss. Not happy with that. And don't worry, you can turn it back on in 7-ish minutes. Oh! There we go. Oh, I have the wrong thing equipped here. Fix that. There we go. Had no idea. I guess that's true. You haven't really seen Twilight Princess before, have you? And I believe this is just the last one right here. Perfect. Nice. Well, that means Darbus is down. This is our second fused shadow. Hehe, well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the king of darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong, You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Now that your Zelda... not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all. And I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we? Hehe. And it looks like we've saved Darbus. Got our heart container. We're up to 6. Should give me a little bit of an edge, even with the Ganondorf amiibo active. What am I doing here? Oh, my head, it aches. So much pain, I cannot remember anything. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? We sure are. Get us out of here. Heroic Sarge. North of here, across the plain and past the great stone bridge in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru, you shall find one who you seek. As a useful hint. Sarge. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Sarge. See? I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Sarge. When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, Sarge. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. It's actually a neat little reference that they're making there. To this point, they pretty much talk about just the spirits of the world. They don't talk about the goddesses. Whew, okay. So now that we are good on that front, let me just double check with Malo, make sure that we don't need anything from here. Nope, nothing of interest or importance here. Oh, but there is that minigame. The shooting one. It kind of looks like... I think we have to go all the way up there first. We can get a piece of heart from that, I think, as well as the option to buy the scope doesn't unlock until after we do that minigame as well. Do I have a pattern for the axe yet? I need that before I can do handle. Oh, you know what? I do not. That's something that I'll have to go over with Kyo. And I'll get back to you on that one. Hey now, bud, how about this now? Yep, finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. I'll add more types as we go. For now, have yourself a look-see. Alright, I got a special offer going right now. My Bomb Bag Premium Kit, which comes with bag and bombs for 120 rupees. How about that? We will take them. Combine bombs and arrows make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. Send you a letter with the details. So you want, like, a stencil or something that I want done specifically for the handle, then? Not just for the etch? I love how the physics in here work. When a rupee comes out of the jar, or when the green ones come out, they fall like leaves. I guess it's not on all of them, but on some of them, the physics on them are kind of weird. I do not remember this being here. Oh, for the etch? Gotcha. Yeah, we'll figure something out for the etch. I wonder if I could have her do, like, some of her, like, her Celtic knot, the Celtic Triforce knot. I'd show you, I have, an image for it on my debit card, but obviously I can't show you my card on stream. But, she has the Triforce done up, but it's done in Celtic knots. I wonder if we could do something with that. That might be kind of neat. Sarge, check me out. I'm up here keeping watch for the whole town. Yeah, any more monsters try to attack, and I'm gonna be ready. I'll shout my head off and warn everybody. Ah, gee, but if I had a bow, then I could just sit up here and shoot all those nasty monsters. Ooh, hey, I know, Sarge. You can show me how to use one. Come on, please. Just show me how you shoot a bow, Sarge, okay? Oh, yes. Okay, Malo's down there in front of the spring, so go down and find him. Then show me from there. You came, but can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in Ordon. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine, how about that? Ooh. Hey! Up here! Try to hit this pole! First try. Whoa! You hit it! You hit it! Thanks, Sarge. Oh, I guess you have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive. Take this. Nice. I will take that. Thank you very much, Malo. We can also now buy the Eagle Scope from the shop here. The Hawk Eye. I don't really need this, but it is kind of nice to have. There is some rare occasion where it is better to have that than to be without, so. Yeah, part of the problem with getting an etch done right at the moment, or having the stencil ready, is that we've not only got such a busy schedule, but Kyo has actually been working diligently on baby blankets for both my sister and hers, so it's kind of been a lot of work on her part, and she hasn't had a whole lot of time for anything else. That's pretty much consumed her for the last, like, few months, actually. Epona, relax. It's just a little wind. Just calm down. Rupees! Woohoo! Another piece of heart. We only need one more for another heart container. Not bad. Yeah, I know all about that busy life, huh? And you think, wow, I'd really love to be able to do something for me, and then just as that comes up, you've got orders for other stuff, right? Oh, and it has been time now. The cooldown for the Ganondorf amiibo is good, so it can be re-enabled at any time if anybody's interested in it. Greetings, Mr. Sarge. I have come to deliver a letter. There's a letter for you, Sarge 3, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Yes, onward to mail. Okay, urgent notice. New sundries shop in Kakariko. If you haven't already been, no window shoppers. Urgent bomb arrows. Thank you for your patronage. Enjoy the power of our bombs. Another one from Uku. I was happy to see you the other day. Really had fun. I was also so happy to see my son's face again. So happy. I'd like you to know we'll be heading to another location soon. If you continue on your travels, chances are we'll meet again. My son and I are certainly looking forward to seeing you again. Take care of yourself, Uku. Okay, so we've got that whole area left of the Twilight. So this is the last Twilight Cloud. And just as we clear our pathway to go forward, these dirty jerks are going to come and steal the bridge away. Well, it didn't bring the bridge back, but it gave us a portal, and it looks like there's no way but forward. Epona says, not going any further. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one fused shadow left. So, this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So what will you do? You know, I think we'll take a little plunge into the Twilight. Why not? It's a good time. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Sure do. Go do that voodoo that you do so well. Alright then. I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I had become so fond of seeing it covered in this world. Covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? And why not? But Sarge, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. That wasn't me that needed to worry about coming home safely. You learned Scent of Ilya. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But the scent should be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. So foreboding. And there's the castle. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? Hehehe. So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Such an optimist. You're still after me? Good moly. Have a bird. Jeez. Relentless they were all being. Alrighty. Made it to the market town. Seems like there's a lot of activity going on here. Hey, so did you hear? They say that a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got it rough. Yeah, the individuals here almost seem like they're completely unaware that they are living their life in Twilight. Ha, I'm so bored. That sucks to be stationed guard duty on a door that's got a blocked path. It's not like anyone can even come from that way. Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Maybe we should go to the central plaza to perform reconnaissance. I really want to take a bath. Because of the crowd in the southern street, all the kittens can't get through. What's happening? Oh. There we go. Looks like we found Ilya. And the Zora boy. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady. Try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. Hey, Chevette girl, how's it going? It's good to see ya. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. It's been a day? Ooh. That sounds like it has, with that kind of an oh. You're welcome to talk about it here if you need a place to vent. This is a safe space. What's going on, Chevette girl? We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit in Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? No. What? Study it and know it well. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the spirit spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? This boy is still so young, so innocent, to see him suffering like this. He'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you, though, from what those soldiers in back were talking about to everything else, there's sure been a rash of trouble lately. You stealth delivered some eviction notices and then ran away? Ooh. Yeah, that couldn't have been fun. So you rent out property? I didn't know that. Yeah, it's probably never a fun time when you have to tell people time to get out. Pack up your stuff and leave. Or were you delivering on behalf of somebody else? As you were relaxing, got a call. The lights were out in another building. Oh no. I think that's the overlook. We want to go this way. The danger music in this game when you're in Twilight is just... it's really something. I feel like it hardly constitutes as music. The Great Bridge of Hylia. That's supposed to be a lake. So you do property maintenance. Boss does the management. So as soon as I confirmed that I delivered the letters to mailboxes, he hit send on the email. Gotcha. Okay, I follow now. So... hey, do you smell anything funny? Mm-hmm. That's some pretty good aim. Oh no, we're trapped. Get out of here. And down we go. I mean, a fall like that honestly would kill anybody, but whatever. Splish. Gonna poke the breakers later tonight, then 15 minutes later I got a call that the alarms are going off and the lights are back on halfway. Oh no. Did somebody sabotage? This is kind of sounding like sabotage. That was a close one. We're lucky to have a... we were lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? So, this is Lake Hylia, but there's so little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. And you got stuck in traffic in a weird, unexpected place, literally walking distance from the front door. Oh, that would be... that is a weird place to have to be stopped. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water's source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. That's a dilemma. I don't know why I'm digging. The only thing I can get is rupees, and it's not like we would need hearts right now anyway. But, you know, rupees! Yep, it's definitely one of those days where you get to the very end of it and just be thankful that it's over. I'm too old for this. Fear and Falby's Watertop Land of Fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? And the Zoras who live upriver do something. Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever. It's not like I can go up and complain. That's way too high. Was that a customer? Ah, it's a monster! About 6:20, I got a message from a person in charge of phones asking if I could hop on the phones until 7. Can't have my break time from 6:30 to 6:45. That's lucky timing. Ah, shoot. had the electrician. He was confused as hell when he literally had the fuse on the floor. And half of the breaker box was still getting between 40 and 100 of the 120 volts it was supposed to be getting. That is weird. So something was literally interrupting flow then? Hey, Kyo. Made it to book club safely? Excellent. Glad to hear that, babe. Yeah, get down here, would you? Come on, punk. I was not supposed to be getting any volts. The fuse was out. Oh, okay. Oh, so I see. It was still getting voltage even though it wasn't supposed to have any. Because we had taken the... Okay, I follow. Taking the fuse out of the box. Right, okay. That is weird. Oh, AC was feeding back into the system. Really? They can do that? I didn't think that they held their own charge. Interesting. Hey, stop it. I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source? That's some good thinking, Midna. You're a lot smarter than I am. I imagine for a building like that, you probably have something a lot more industrial than what we would have here at a residential. So I definitely can't say I know how any of that works, but big ass capacitor. Yeah, that'll do it. Have a good time at book club, Kyo. Thanks for checking in with me. Size of a Coke can. Whoa. Okay. Cutting it a little close there. Yeah, that does sound pretty impressive. Now, they're actually doing a book shower for their book club this week since my sisters, well, actually both of our sisters are having babies next month. So both my sister and Kyo's sister. And so there's going to be a shower of the club members have agreed that what they're going to do is they're actually going to give baby books to my sister. And so yeah, that should be a rather fun one, I think. Something was shorted and feeding enough power back through the system. So did they get it resolved then? Did they get the power all back on, or are they still trying to figure that out? We're already here? That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up. I mean, what are those Zoras up to, anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. I miss my fur coat. Whoever thought renting out boats was going to be a good idea anyway. So cold. Very cold. Everyone keeps complaining about it being cold. I guess we have to go down there. So replace the AC unit, or disconnected the AC unit, replace the fuse. Okay. So halfway run the lights and trigger the smoke alarm, insufficient voltage. That is actually pretty impressive that it was able to do that. Lights work, sirens are off. That's good. We are definitely winning, V. Surprisingly, we have not hit a game over screen yet. And we did have the Ganondorf amiibo on earlier. Oh hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought it would have all been frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Yes, V, we are winning. Yeah, so if anybody wants to turn the Ganondorf amiibo back on, feel free to do so. At your own discretion, of course. I have to get my AC guy in tomorrow to sort out. Yeah, that's going to be a bummer. At least you made progress on it. It wasn't just something that you had to give up on. So, yeah, I mean, it's a hard-fought victory, but it's worth it. Amiibos? The amiibos are kind of, so they're these little statue-y things. I've actually got several of them, but these can scan onto my gamepad, and by doing so, they have an effect on my game. I have a total of 7 different Link amiibos, ranging from Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, all the way to Breath of the Wild. So there's a total of 7 of these guys. And the Zelda ones will immediately restore all of my hearts. And the Link ones restore my arrows for me. The one that I feel like people will play with the most is actually my Ganondorf amiibo. And when you activate the Ganondorf amiibo, it makes me take twice as much damage in this game. And I'm already taking ×2 damage from the hero mode. So when you have the Ganondorf amiibo, I take ×4 damage in this game, because I'm playing this on hero mode. So I'm already taking double damage as a standard. So I wouldn't normally be taking double damage, but this is hero mode. So map is flipped, double damage, and I don't find recovery hearts in this game anywhere. So that's the difficulty I'm already facing. With the Ganondorf amiibo, you up that from double damage to ×4. So, the Ganondorf amiibo can be used as many times as anybody wants. The regulation behind that is that upon turning it on, it has to stay on for 10 minutes before somebody can redeem to turn it off again. And it will stay off until for about 10 minutes before it can be turned on by somebody who wants it back on again. So, yeah, you can make my game extraordinarily difficult. The Zelda amiibos, I've got 3 of them. I can only use the Zelda and Link amiibos once per 24 hours. So that means per stream, I can only use Zelda amiibos, Zelda/Sheik amiibos, a total of 3 times, because I have 3 of them. And I have a total of 7 Link amiibos for 7 arrow replenishes, which is why those ones are cheap. I can also find arrows just fine. I never struggle with arrows. So it's really just as I'm noticing you're a little short on arrows. Here you go. But I won't struggle without them. So the Link ones are mostly just a courtesy of like, oh, hey, let me save you the 2 minutes you're going to spend cutting grass or trying to smash some jars looking for them. You can just replenish them on the spot for me for 500. But yeah, the Zelda ones will replenish my hearts completely, and the Ganondorf amiibo makes it so that my damage increases to 4 times. And I can use the Ganondorf amiibo as many times as I want in this play. So that one is not timed. So yeah, have fun with the amiibos. Make my life as easy or as difficult as you want. Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Yeah, Metal King had turned on the Ganondorf amiibo for the mini-boss in the last dungeon, and we did just fine with that. I took damage once. It did like 2.5 hearts damage, I think. It was a fair amount. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. Oh, let's not fall down there. That'd be bad. So V, you're gonna help me out with a little thing the next time you see Melar playing Twilight Princess, right? The next time you see Melar playing Twilight Princess, I want you to ask him where his hero mode is. And why he's not playing with double damage or times 4 damage. Oh, that was bad. Don't hit me. I am fragile. There we go. Oh, honestly, Melar's got it worse than I do. That crazy fool, he set that subscriber goal recently with Breath of the Wild, so that at 25 subs for total subscribers, he made it so that he would have to go and fight Ganon, or Calamity Ganon, without the aid of the beasts. And he got that on the first stream. I was actually there. Arctic just decided, okay, well, you only need like 5 more subs, so here you go. And yeah, it just pretty much put him in a position where he's going to have to fight the end boss without doing any of the extras. I feel for him, because I don't think I would want to have to do that. So, but I guess we'll see how that goes when he gets that far. I think he's still planning on doing a majority of the shrines that he can find and such, so it shouldn't be too bad, and he'll still have a lot of time left on Breath of the Wild, but I would not want to be him. I don't even know if I want to make that as a temptation for an offer for viewing when we get around to doing Breath of the Wild, because I don't know, I guess I could do it, but I don't want to. Breath of the Wild is a very different game from Twilight Princess, and a lot of these other ones that I'm actually quite good at. I feel like with Breath of the Wild, I'm prone to just getting destroyed quite frequently. A portal is opened here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world and of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Sounds good. Let's go. Actually, we gotta see these Zoras all frozen in the water here. Frozen in the ice, I should say. Those are the Zoras. Wow. This is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Fortunately, I can think of a place and a thing that might just do that for us. Yeah, silly Melar indeed. I really hope that I get to be there for that, because that just sounds like it'll be a good time. Hey, what do you think, guys? Does this look good enough to melt some ice? This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. I mean, it's only been there since the beginning of the stream. Why am I a wolf now? Because, Link is not immune to the powers of the Twilight. So when he ends up in the the fog of Twilight. He's actually protected by the Triforce of Courage that he bears, and instead of transforming into a spirit with no knowledge of the transformation, he turns instead into a proud beast, which takes the shape of a wolf. So he becomes a wolf whenever we go into the realm of the Twilight, which is why this floaty weird stuff is happening. You might have noticed some of the color difference between here and where we just were. This is very muted. Lemonade! I could go for a cup of lemonade. But I have Mountain Dew. That'll do just fine. Haha, get it? That'll do. Do it. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? I did. No. Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? I sure hope so. These poor Zoras. Like, all of them are just kind of suffering. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I like it. Ugh, was I unconscious? Are you okay? What about those in the waterfall pool? You know, they might have flushed all the way down to the lake, but that's their problem, not ours. Wait. Ah, Rutella. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village, and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not gonna lie, she's kinda hot. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones. They raided this village, and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it, his presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water, as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. Sounds like a good offer. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return to the world of light then, huh? Yeah, no hurry at all. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? I don't know, that seems like a very unwise idea to me. It's a good way to get dead. Ugh, aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to the Spirit. I feel like, quite honestly, if V were a Zelda character, she'd be Midna. Yep. Just saying. Just gonna say that. I am the last of the spirits of light consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. Sesame sauce! Got the vessel of light. If you fill it with tears of light, you will be able to cut through the twilight and return to normal. Yep, we've been through the rigmarole. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of twilight, the insects are invisible like the humans of this world. We gotta collect the light, guys. Imagine. It's alright, V. The thing about Midna is that she might be a little bit of a snoot. She is also really cool. Just like you. Oh, goody. That's better. So I take it you have not played this one then, V. Aw, damn it. Fine, I'll start with you. Come and get me. Just thinking of playing it. I definitely recommend it. I do not recommend playing it on hard mode if it's your first time through, but it is definitely a good one. Hits my top 5, that's for sure. It's right up there with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Minish Cap, and Wind Waker, I guess? Sometimes the top 5 fluctuates a little bit depending on my mood. But Twilight Princess is a regular favorite for me. and the Wind Waker. Yeah, and the Wind Waker. What's that over there? You know, Chevette girl, it just occurred to me that I don't normally see you on my Tuesday streams. I usually see you on my Friday nights. But it's good to have you. Love the temples and stuff. Oh, they are pretty good. Oh yeah, we have to go up this way, don't we? If you blow the grass there, the monster bird that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit there and howl the same song. Yeah, the temples, honestly, the temples in this game are really good. It's the bosses in this game that really impress me the most because they're so kind of dynamic in the way that they are made with the intent to use the weapons or the items that you get in those same dungeons. How long are my streams on Friday nights? So I think I'm an hour ahead of you. I think that's what we had established. I think you're on Pacific time. I'm on Mountain time, so I'm just about an hour ahead of you, I think. So I stream from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Sometimes I'll run that just a tad longer, depending on where I'm at in my stream. But yeah, that's the general length of time for me, is 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I've been thinking on that, V. I've been thinking about doing an archive. Starting up a stream purpose YouTube channel, maybe, and keeping everything on that. Come on, bug. Get dead. Shoot. There's one of them. And the next. Oh, shoot. This is bad. This is very bad. I use long videos as white noise. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad you think my voice is soothing enough to sleep to. Doing the time, yeah. Would definitely not disappear that way. It would definitely help. Shoot. We have lost a number of them already. I mean, we started doing these this franchise playthrough back in August 2021. So, but I mean, I did also have a long hiatus as well. So, yeah, I had to put down in, I think it was October. I had a lot that was going on that month. And it just became very difficult to try and keep up with streaming. And it didn't get any better through the holidays, but after January, things kind of got a lot better for us, and I'm going to hit that wall again. Alright, well, at least I don't have to go after the bugs anymore. Yeah, at the moment, I think I still have access to everything from Wind Waker forward. I think I still have part of maybe Oracle of Ages. It's hard to believe that some of that was already within the, like the last the last 60 days. You can always start from the beginning. Oh. It'll probably be a good decade before I do them all over again. I always play Zelda games in a year. Within a year, I always play at least one Zelda game. Usually Ocarina of Time. But, no, it's a lot to go through the franchise this way. It really is. And I only have really 2 nights a week that I can dedicate to streaming, and I'm lucky if I get that, or lucky to have that. All of that will be lost. I don't need the painstaking memories of Zelda 2 again. I'd like to never play Zelda 2 ever again. I'll play Zelda 1 again, but Zelda 2, man, nah, dog. I freaking hate that game. That one's almost as painful as just looking at the CDI games. It is not a fun one. It's one of those games that I always hope while I'm playing it that I'm gonna be done with it soon. Oh, what's that? A bug? Ew, nasty, why is it so big? Golly, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Yeah, I took care of your bug problem for you. Through pain comes growth. I don't know. I don't think that you can grow a new limb off of a stump once it's been cut off. That's pretty painful. Huh? It's gone. That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh well. Golly, work is tanking just as hard as my personal life these days. Afro lady. Yeah, we met her brother earlier in the game. Hey, Power, how's it going? It's good to see ya. Yep, we're just collecting the tiers that we need in order for the, get into the last dungeon, or not the last dungeon, but the water temple. That one. How's it going for you today, Power? Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand, and find me. Cool. Now we've got 2 of those. Extra tired today. I can feel that. Sympathize, definitely. I slept on the wrong side, like, I slept on my side last night, and I woke up this morning and I was so stiff. Do you think Prince Rallis passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. I mean, I didn't sleep well last night, no. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I slept well because sleeping on my side meant that I was breathing better, but I also put my entire left side to sleep. And that was not so much fun. Recognize the passage of years when you can hurt yourself sleeping. Oh, I know. No, the passage of years is reminding me tomorrow is actually 29 for me. 29 tomorrow, so there's that. Hey, we can climb up from here. Perfect, let's do that. Oh, wait, but we need to go over and grab that bug from over there. It's your body telling you it still works. I guess, something like that. No, I need to rework my schedule, actually. I was really good about going to the gym about 2 or 3 times a week before the pandemic, and that was before DLC. But, ever since the pandemic kind of took me out of the gym, and I didn't really want to run the risk of any COVID, so I just didn't. And now that that's over, I don't know where I'd put the time for it. Thanks, Power. I'll be 47 in a month. You know, age is just a number, right? It appears that the cave to Snow Peak is still frozen over. I suppose we'll have to wait a bit longer. Yep, yes you will. Thanks, Chevette girl. Yeah, I didn't really want to do anything too fancy. I didn't want to label it like a birthday stream or anything like that. Tomorrow isn't really going to be all too special for me. I plan still to just go to work. Work my normal shift. And, my mom's taking me out to dinner tomorrow, so that is nice, but, and just said you're turning 29 tomorrow. Yes, that's correct, V. Age is mandatory, exactly. Maturity, not so much. And I take full advantage of that. Nope, so tomorrow, yeah, I'll go into work. They'll give me a card. It'll be a thing. It's alright. No, May is a very busy month for us because we have like a million birthdays. I share a birthday with my sister's husband, so he and I mean he's a few years older than I am, but yeah, we're on the same day. My sister's birthday is in the same week, so that's also coming up. I have a cousin that's tomorrow. I have friends that were today and Friday, and you know, it's a lot. Oh, and DLC turns 2 on the 23rd, along with his cousin, who is exactly 1 year apart from him. So it's a lot. There it is. I actually still will do that. I don't even care. 5 birthdays in March? Oh, please, I'm not done yet. No, Kiyo's brother was on the 7th. And, they have a cousin that's on the 8th. So... yeah, it's a lot. Oh, and, Iron, I won't specify for his sake, but, Iron's child is about the same age as DLC. Yeah, right in the same window here. So... yeah, it's like Saturday, we're actually supposed to go to Iron's girl's birthday party. Hey, True Bunnycorns, how's it going? And we're also supposed to go to my brother-in-law's, graduation/birthday brunch thing at the same time. Just like, I don't know how many places we're expected to be in at the same time. This is gonna be something. My queen. Yep, she gone. Some of these poor Zoras are still just not handling life alright. Gotta buy a lot of B-Day gifts. I'm not made of money, so the B-Day gifts are gonna be a negatory, except for my son. We already took care of our nephew that's turning 3. So, yeah, we had his gift put away when we got the birthday present for his older brother. Come on, you stupid bug, get down here. Yep. Pretty much skipping myself. You know, I pretty much am like, you know what, my birthday is... it's just another thing for me. I'm not too worried about it, but, you know, for my son's 2nd birthday, oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna call off work. We're gonna go see, you know, we're gonna go places, we're gonna go do stuff. Take him to lunch, have a good time. Ooh, cheapo. Hey, when you're not made of money... okay, we need to go down this way. Power, I think that's something we don't particularly want to have to think about. Makes July the month for you. Yeah, my so like I was saying, both my sister and Kiyo's sister, they're due within a week of each other. They're both like, they're roughly about 34 weeks. My sister measured in today at 34.5 weeks. Baby boy's doing great, healthy heart, lots of activity, like everything is going great for them. And he is due, like, middle of June. So it's like, really now, this whole birthday nonsense of that is May. Oh, and we had to do Mother's Day, and where you have to do Memorial Day in there as well at some point. But all of this mayhem, haha, get it, mayhem, is gonna just stack over now into June. So made of money. You see 2 kidneys and a couple of corneas. I mean, I need at least one of each of those. I guess I don't need the corneas so much as I need a kidney. But without a kidney, I'm kind of sunk. Yup. Quite honestly, I'm doing good if I'm just getting my streams in. Mellar had asked me about that when I told him what was going on with my month. He says, so what's going to happen with your stream schedule for the month of May? And I said, honestly, if I miss one, I miss one. Or 2. What'd you miss? We're talking about the May birthdays in my family, for there are many. You mowed your lawn? Nice. Aren't you on the clock, though? Star Wars book came. Very nice. Which one is it? Yep, my sis and sis-in-law being due within about a week of each other. Ouch. You get dead, punk. There we go. Where did I miss? Oh, there's another one at the lake. Perfect. That makes this super easy. Let's warp. Ooh, Iron, I just got your message. That looks dope. That looks sick. I appreciate that update. I want it now. I don't want to wait. But I would rather have etching on it. Excuse me. Come on out. Oh, we missed some dialogue. Yep, found our last bug. This one's gonna be a nasty one. This is pretty much the final thing we're gonna be doing tonight, because once this is over, I'm pretty much at my stream time. So, for anyone who is curious about this exchange, I commissioned Iron a while ago to smith me a Viking axe, and this is the head of that axe. So he's smithed this himself, and getting pretty close to hopefully getting that etched and stuff. Power, thank you so very much for that sub. I much appreciate you. So it looks like that is now for a total of 6 months. Much appreciation. Thank you so much, Power. Ooh, fancy. I know, right? I want. B-Day gift? Yeah, the B-Day gift I'm going to pay $200 for. Or more, depending on if Iron requires any more financial compensation. I think this is actually the first one that wasn't a knife or a sword. I think. I mean, I guess the Khopesh was a little different. The one that you did for King. Alright, guys. Hope nobody's bug phobic. Look at that ugly mofo. And we're gonna chew on it. Ouch. Yeah, the Kopesh is pretty cool. Are you gonna mow the lawn with it? Well, thankfully, I pay an HOA. I don't have to mow any lawns. I don't even own a lawnmower. I don't need one. It's not my job, not my responsibility. Get dead, you big ugly bug. Please. There we go. There we are. Try grinding the thing, the 2-inch belt. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Ah. Well, mine is covered by my HOA, thankfully. The vessel of light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. You make sure to get that last fuse shadow now. See you later. Well, hello there. My name is Lanayru. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek, it waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. Oh guys, it's the creepy part. I forgot that this was here and not in the next. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. Power, you're forbidden? Forbidden from what? When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. The story from Ocarina of Time. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended became known as the Sacred Realm. Came to be known as the Sacred Realm. For ages, people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. There are 4 of you guys. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. I'd like to say that this is over, but it's not. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will before long be ruled by it. Never forget that. Ah yes, the trippiest moment in all of Zelda. Pretty much. Of all the games, that is probably the weirdest scene from any of them. There's some pretty comparable moments, but none quite like that. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. This is some Evangelion shit. No, right? Nothing in the entire franchise is as weird as that scene. But Lake Hylia has been restored to its beauty. Quite a pleasant place. Love it. Alright, guys. This is all I had time for today. I must wrap up and be ready for when Kyo and DLC return from that book club, because I need to put him in bed. So, I'm going to wrap up here. Let's see if there's anybody to raid, shall we? Dear computer, go ahead and freeze on me. It looks like Jalevai. He's currently playing Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty Warzone. That's not a particularly interesting thing for me, but Jalevai is a cool guy. So, we will give him the raid. Alright, guys. As always, a million thank yous for coming and hanging out with me. I always appreciate you guys. Yeah, you guys are really, the best. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me during the stream. Yep, so I'm going to work on a couple things, I think, hopefully in the week, if I have some time, that should add for some quality of life. Alright, B, thank you so much for coming and hanging out all the same. I know that you're not, some of us might not be into COD, but you know, all the same, Jalevai's a cool guy. He also does some Zelda sometimes, so I figure may as well just spread the love, just because he's a nice guy. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Sedition, Metal King, Iron, Power, V, Chevette Girl, anybody that I'm not thinking of right off the top of my head that might be here, and anybody that just hung out silently. Appreciate all you guys so very much. We'll be back on Friday with some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess hero mode with amiibos enabled. And hopefully you guys go a little bit more nuts with it next time, because this time we only had 1 round with the Ganondorf amiibo, and I'm kind of counting on you guys to spend those channel points because this is the best opportunity for it. But all that aside, stay safe and awesome, and I will see you guys on the weekend. Take extra care.